as you can see by the title, I have a new snake. This is the enclosure she's in. Well, there she goes. It's a female. So I'll just get the lid off and I'll show you what I've got. Alright guys, this is the enclosure setup. She's currently under here. I've got a water dish, cold hide, hot hide, and I'm going to need to change this tissue already as the water has spilled. So I'll change that in a moment. So without further ado, let's get to the snake. I am just doing this very quickly as she is settling in. I've only just got her today. So there she is. She is a albino bull snake. She's coming up to a year old. As you can see, she's currently in blue. She's quite cold, to be fair, because of the wet tissue. It's obviously spilt a bit. So I'm going to replace that while I've got her out anyway. So that's her. Not recommended for beginners. I know they look pretty. This girl in particular, she's fine, but they are known to be quite defensive. They'll rattle their tail at you, hiss at you, very hissy apparently. But they're quite flighty as well. So sorry if you can hear an alarm, guys. It's just a car outside. But as you can see by her tail, she goes more into like a clear white. I don't know where she's going, but she will grow to around 6 to 7 feet, usually at about 6. So she'll get quite big, quite chunky. She is feeding on small mice. They are from the United States. They are one of the biggest species of snake native to the United States. I think the range, I think I've read that they range, I could be wrong, but they range from Canada to Mexico. Correct me if I'm wrong. So what I'm going to do, guys, just to show you how to set it up, I'm going to take all the tissue out. Sorry guys, the flash has gone off. But I'm going to take all the tissue out. I'm going to put her in a cricket tub, and I'll show you how to set it up. Alright, so guys, we've stripped it down to the bare minimum. Well, empty it. This is the heat mat. So obviously the heat source, that's nice and warm. What I'm going to do now is break off some tissue. Sorry about this, guys. Also, let me know what you think of the new intro. I know it's long. It is meant to be long. So just let me know what you think of that. Sorry guys, put them down. Right, put that there. Oh sorry, I'm not even in. As you can see, it's still a bit damp in there, but that won't hurt. I'll tell you, tiny bit. So what I'm going to do, there's the tissue. Stretch it out a bit. Actually, I've done something wrong. First, you need your temperature probe on the mat, and then fold that back over. So put this in here, because that's where it goes. As you can see, I'm using a Faunarium. She will be upgraded to a Vivarium when she gets bigger, but this will do for now. So I've got to have the temperature probe in. Now what I do with this, I put the hide there, like that, bring it forward a bit, and then I get the leaves. Actually, before I put the leaves in, I want to move this one. This is what I'm using for now. We'll be going to the shop in a minute and getting a better one. Move all that so it's flat. There we go. And then what I'm going to do with this wire is just thread it around the enclosure so it's not in the way. Literally just put that down there. Oh, sorry guys, I'm not very good with my camera work. So now I am actually using this now because I found it while I was looking for a dish, but didn't find a dish. I found a hide. So I'm going to pop that over there. Put that there so it's pushed up the side. Bring this forward and round like that. And then what I'm going to do, the leaves are purely for decoration, as the enclosure does look a bit empty without them, as you've seen. So I've just decorated it a bit. pull that forward a bit. There we go, guys, there's the leaves. I'm going to pick this up now, pull this over a bit, and then I'll put the thermometer there so I can read the temps without disturbing her. So what I'm going to do now, I don't need that, put this over here just to bit more decoration. So I'm going to put that there like that. I want it a bit more flat, but that'll do. And then I'm going to get these and pop them down there a bit, move that over a little bit. There we go, guys, that's a setup. I'm not happy with this, but there's nothing I can do about that. So let's move this wire down a bit. Ideally I want the wire quite taut, so there's not, just in case she gets tangled in it. It's very unlikely, but it's still possible if it's not flush. If I pull this round a bit, now that should do actually. So there we go, just flatten the tissue out. There we go, that's her enclosure set up. Right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the snake and put her back in. Oh, by the way, I will tell you in a minute, sorry guys. There she is, guys. What I was going to say is I've already named her. Her name is Leia, Princess Leia. So I'm guiding her to a hot hide, but she don't want to go in there. She wants to come back out. Quite a friendly snake for a bull snake. She's very tame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on before she decides to make a run for it. Just put that on. There we go, guys. I will be filling up the dish in a minute. So I'll do that. And I'll cut the video there. I hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe and leave me a comment. That will be much appreciated. So thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you soon.